Hey there, Rob and Corinne here. Welcome to Threadheads.
Alright, so we've been talking to the authors of the DIY book series 99 Ways for quite a while now.
And when we moved to Brooklyn last week, we found out we only lived a couple blocks away. So we decided to pay them a little visit.
Hi, I'm Faith.
What's up, everybody? My name is Justina.
Hello, I'm Ellen.
And we are the Compai crew! So we're a group of 3 designers and we work together to create fashion, clothing, books, illustrations, basically all kinds of creative projects that have to do with DIY and recycling your clothes and making really cute stuff.
When we had our store in Italy, we often had people coming up to us and they'd bring their old t-shirts and, jeans, and they'd be like, you guys, you need to help me out. I love this t-shirt, but I just don't know what to do with it. And we decided to do a book ourselves, this kind of manual.
And now the book is everywhere. So that was the first book, and that was 99 Ways to Cut, Sew, Trim, and Tie Your T-shirt into something special. With the help of Random House, we created 99 Ways to Cut, Sew, and Deck Out Your Denim. Our third book, which hit stores March 4th of 2008, and it's 99 Ways to Cut, Sew, Tie, and Rock Your Scarf.
The average American throws out 68 pounds of clothing a year. If we all, have a pair of scissors and, a little bit of know-how, you can transform your own stuff. It's easy, it's fast, and it's entirely 100% sustainable.
It's also really stylish and cute at this point.
Something that's completely unique to you.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing that can represent you better than the stuff that you make yourself.
I think our intention from the beginning, and it continues to be that, and luckily sort of now on a bigger scale than we ever imagined, is just to empower people to sort of join the movement, and start recycling their own clothing. And speaking of recycling, I heard that one of the Threadhead viewers has a little problem, so we'd like to help them out. Shall we help them out, girls?
Let's help them out.
Let's help them out.
Hey Threadheads, it's Nate here, also known on the boards as Cynical Shakespearean, and I've got a little problem I thought you guys might be able to help me with. Okay, so it's my birthday / Christmas, or it was, and my mom is determined to get me a new jacket because she hates the one that I'm wearing right now. It's big, it's covered in paint, the sleeves are pretty bad condition if you can see that, but I absolutely love it and I don't want to get rid of it. Now my mom says I can't use it as a jacket, but she didn't say anything about changing it into something else. So I was wondering if maybe you could come up with some creative ways that I might possibly still be able to wear this in a cute, funky way, but in a way that my mom might let me and might not look so beat up. Thanks, Threadheads. I appreciate it, and I love your show.
So we've gone ahead and procured a sweatshirt, and we're gonna show you all how to hook it up.
Stay tuned.
Every day, clothes like these are being tossed by the wayside, deserted and without a home, thrown away in a garbage can of neglect, forever lost in an ocean of despair. But you, yes you, can help. Go to Threadbanger.com and find out how to take abandoned clothes like old blue here and turn them into today's hottest trends. We can help. Threadbanger.com.
So what we have here is just a standard sweatshirt, and we're going to show you guys how to really hook it up and turn it into something cute that your mom ought to approve of. The first step is we are going to go ahead and cut off the collar, starting at about 1 inch from the collar and just going down with a really nice arch. Flip her around and do the same thing in the back and cut off the bottom hemline, really close to the seam right there on the edge. Now we're gonna cut our sleeves to cap sleeves, and so what we wanna do is take a look at the seam, and from the seam, I'm gonna go about 2.5 inches out and diagonal the scissors towards the bottom corner of the armpit. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other sleeve. Taking the bottom piece that we cut off previously, and now we're going to go ahead and put it onto the top of the sweatshirt, to the collar, and we're pinning it on backwards so that when we sew it on, it's gonna be a clean line. We're gonna make a zigzag stitch all along the outer edges so that we're getting both the collar of the sweatshirt and the old hem. What we're going to do is actually sew another stitch really close to the hem, right there, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna fasten our stitches down so this doesn't just flap up. So now that we've got the collar all nice and clean, we're going to cut from our new collar to the edge of the arm. And to ensure that the right side is exactly the same to the left side and they're both symmetrical, we're going to lay it down flat so that we can actually fold it and mark it and know where to cut it. So now at this point, if I was making this for myself, I would probably try it on to see just how big the armholes are. We're actually going to take the top edge of the raw edge that we just cut and we're gonna hem it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mark with pins where we're going to place our buttons. So we're gonna be marking both where the buttons are gonna go and where the buttonholes go. And sew the buttons onto the bottom edges. So we're gonna have 6 buttons. Now that we have all the buttons sewn on, don't they look so pretty? We are going to go ahead and make the buttonholes. You just make a regular 2 parallel zigzag stitches and then cut them off on the top and on the bottom to make our eyelet, and then we're gonna cut the eyelet open so that we can make sure that it just looks nice and clean. Now that we have our buttons and our buttonholes, we're gonna go ahead and close them up. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna take the four-cut sleeve and we're going to magically transform them into pockets. I'm gonna put my hand here so when Ellen cuts around my hand, we can make sure that the pocket size is large enough to fit my hand in. Here are our gorgeous pockets, and we're going to hem the flat edge down, which is gonna be the open edge of the pocket. We're gonna go ahead and pin them on where we want them to have nice placement. And hem the bottom to finish off a full and complete transformation.
Okay, Faith, can you get over here? You've been sitting on the couch all day long. It's cute. I like it.
That's totally cute. I'm so stoked.
Compai!
A big thanks to the ladies over at Compai for hooking it up with their skills. Check them out at compai.com.
And remember, if you have a DIY dilemma of your own, take out a camera and upload a video to us at threadbanger.com.
Until next week.